What's up guys, Superman Steve here, and I am literally going to give you my quick and full fleshed out thoughts on the brand new 2024 movie, Moana 2. Now, I want to say this, I didn't have really high expectations going into this movie. Like, I'm not going to lie, because the trailers to me was just not a copy and paste of the first one, not like that, but almost too similar. Like, it was just too like, it was like, this is just an extension of the first movie, like realistically. Now, the part that surprised me, there's quite a few things that surprised me, to be totally honest with you guys, but one of the things, I was in a cinema. Now, it's school holidays, so the cinema was packed with family and kids, packed. And one thing I was really taken back by, more than anything, is how many kids lost interest in this movie. Like, really. Now, clearly I'm not a kid. However, I dozed off. I dozed off. There was a mother with a young son in the row that I was in, and he just tapped out. He started playing on the ground. I didn't even know what he ended up playing with, if it was laying down or something like that, but he went to crawl into the seats in front of us, which is really cute. But he just got over it. There was another kid over to my shoulder. I think he's asked his dad if he could play on his phone, and the phone was a little bit loud, so the dad tried to take it off him, and he had like a little, sook attack, whatever. And then the dad ended up taking him out, and I saw a lot of mums with kids taking them out, like just tapping out. Like, the kids like, yeah, I'm done. Like, which is not a good sign. Like, it really isn't a good sign. So I have to admit, this movie was better than the first one in terms of the fact that it didn't have the tortoise scene in it, that song, which was so out of place for the first movie. I just remember sitting there going, what is this crap? But I kid you not, in any way, shape or form, guys, this isn't a great movie. Like, it's just not. It's not. There's so many, like, I don't know, it sort of drones on. Like, that's the best way I can put it. The whole movie just drones on. There wasn't any part to this movie that I remember that I was really excited about. There's a few funny moments, and the thing that I found about this movie more over anything that so surpasses the first movie is a lot of the humor was actually very practical, not audible. Like, that you had to watch it in order to pick up on funny things, like expression, like, yeah, very expressionistic, practical from the characters in the movie, and not so much the dialogue. And like I said, that's the funny elements of this movie. Like, the dialogue wasn't really that funny at all. Like, not really. It's not a movie that, like, I saw a review somewhere, and it was like, oh, one of the most, this movie will stand the test of time, and I just don't agree with that. Like, I really don't agree with that at all. I found so many kids tapping out, like, so many kids in the audience that I was personally in, and they were just done, and I dozed off a lot of times in this movie, like, more than not. Like, honestly, I dozed off a number of times in this movie, and which is really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate for such a, massive movie with, an undertaking like this. So many hours and so much money poured into it, and so many, just unbelievable hours of, creating something like that. I can't even remember when the first one came out. And as you know, the live action version of the first one is coming out like next year, I think it is, which nobody asked for. I mean, I don't even know why they're doing that. Like, it's like, like Frozen. They're still not doing a live action version of that. Like, hello, That's what we want to see. Do a live action version of Frozen. Like, who wants to see Moana live action? Like, I personally don't care for it whatsoever. Speaking of live action, well, not live action, another animated movie is next month, I apologize. Mufasa is actually coming out, and they're actually gluing the James Gunn version of Superman trailer, the official trailer to that movie. And I have not seen anything for the Mufasa trailer yet that I've been excited for at all. Like, there's nothing. So I'm like, yeah, like, it's alright, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's alright. So yeah, that's my personal opinion, guys. It was alright. Like, it's okay. It is not the greatest movie of 2024 to any degree whatsoever. I've seen it. I'm glad I've seen it now because I'll never see it again. But this is not a home run in my personal opinion. And yeah, pretty unfortunate. But yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. I appreciate your time. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching this movie review. Take care. Until the next time, this is Superman Steve. Appreciating you always. Love your time. Flying out.